Be with your breath, masters. Relax your body. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice every sensation in your body as you breathe in and out. As you relax into this moment, feel your body, feel your heart, feel your lungs. Feel your bloodstream flowing through your veins. Feel your breathing. Acknowledge you are here now. Experiencing yourself in this moment, in the now. You can smell, you can feel, you can sense. Be in the now. A process of transition is happening right now. Be with an open heart, my dear friends. You are not alone. There is a vast amount of energies surrounding you. You are tapping into those energies, into those vibrational spaces, into those dimensions of space and time. You are moving into a different dimension in space and time. You are surrounded with a great light around you of all the things you dream of. Feel it with your open heart. Spread your heart energy out in front of you, like antennas reaching out from your chest to pick up on the frequency that is your dreams manifesting. You are one with this energy now. You are aware of this energy. You are there now. Focus on the feeling and what it feels like to stand here with the energy you love, that you dream of. The beautiful energy, the beautiful light is smiling at you, engaging at you. This energy is waiting for you from so long, and now you are here, filled with this great light, great energy, and beautiful sensations all around you. Feel it with your heart, with your soul. You can hear it, you can breathe it, you can sense it. The light of your heart reaches out to the vast universe infinitely and reaches back to you. At this moment, you can feel there is harmony and balance, peace and kindness, compassion and adoration. There is love, there is connection, there is safety, there is security, there is openness. You are filled with love, joy, bliss, trust, faith, right here, right now. There is so much love, so much joy, bliss, excitement, admiration, Feel the joy inside your bodies, inside each and every organ, inside each and every cell of your bodies. All your physical, emotional, mental bodies. Experience the love, the joy, the peace, the connection. Be aware, be in the now, be in this moment, be the joy, be the light. And you are the one with all that is in and around you. You see yourself in all that is, in each and everything. And you are the light, you are the joy. Feel this moment. Allow yourself to be loved completely. You are worthy of giving and receiving love. Feel the peace, feel the serenity, feel the inspiration, feel the love, feel the eternal presence, feel the now. How grateful you are to share this time and space at this beautiful moment. This is wonderful. Grateful you feel for every moment. Align with this reality where you are extensively abundant. Feel how amazing it is to be free to choose. You are free. You are abundant. You are grateful for the universe, for the whole existence, for all that is, for your life. for all of your experiences. Feel how beautiful it is to love and appreciate yourself and all others around you, and all the beings and the whole existence. You give yourself time to relax and rejuvenate. You are brimming with happiness and gratitude. Align yourself with this reality. You are kind and caring toward yourself, and therefore you can give this to others. Be in this moment. Now, gently bring back your attention to your breath. Align this beautiful reality into your consciousness. You have built your connection to these realities in these moments we have shared together. Have positive expectations with the understanding of complete surrender to the outcome, so that if your higher self or source has something better in mind for you, you are open to this also. Now bring back your awareness back to your breath. Integrate all this reality into your consciousness. Be with your breath, masters. Take time to relax and integrate. Last 5 minutes, just be with your breath. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, masters. Whenever you are ready, please open your hands and place on your eyes. Thank you all, masters, for this beautiful visualization meditation. Hope you all enjoyed it. So, welcome all of you, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods. Thanks to our Guru, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. Thanks to our Guru, Master Tarkam Saraidarian. Thanks to all the masters, whoever is helping us with all the wisdom. And thanks to all the masters for joining all these sessions. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. So, welcome all of you for the 28th day of Karma Consciousness, Season 2. So, masters, we are almost reaching end of the Season 2. Last few days left. Thank you, madam, for the message. Let me share my screen. Yeah, so we have seen this visualization meditation exercise. Yeah. So you are on the verge of detaching yourself from past personality, attachments, glamours, illusions, past karma, dates, thoughts. So when we keep progressing in the path of resurrection, we automatically detach ourselves from so many things, masters. So what are the things we are attached with ourselves? What are the things we are linking ourselves that we ourselves may not be aware sometime? So a single eye or gland in the body can be more pure or sensitive than the others. So Master is telling, so all our sense organs, not everything will be working to its full capacity. Depending upon various experiences, various activities that we have taken from all our lifetimes. So certain senses will not work properly. Maybe somebody will be having a right eye, having a good vision, whereas the left eye may not be having a righteous vision. Similarly, we will be able to do some great work with right hand, whereas with left hand we will not be able to do something of that sort. So the other eye or glands are less sensitive due to pollution. Certain experiences, attacks or accidents over the centuries. So all this happens because of the so many accumulations we were having from our past lives. So much pollution we accumulated, not the righteous things, the other way. So because of the kind of accumulations we were having, so those will affect certain sense organs or certain part of bodies. So a person will experience to the degree that he is. So depending upon our progress, depending upon our awareness, depending upon our consciousness levels, our energy levels, our experiences also varies. We cannot experience more than what we are, masters. So that's what master is clearly telling here. So if you are capable of only 10 liters, only 10 liters can be filled in that, not more than that. If you want more, then you have to make yourself empty. We are filling ourselves with so much dust, so much malice, so much ego, pride, all these things, so much fear, so much anger, jealousy, right? So all this, we are filled with all these things. So when we make them completely empty of ourselves, then when as much pure we become, that much we'll be able to evolve, masters. As simple as that. So we need to see, we need to look at ourselves, we need to introspect ourselves. What kind of attachments we are having. Anything that is not helping you to propel, to progress, to evolve is a hindering only. You may call it with any name. Be it love, be it compassion, be it kindness, be it peace. Too much of anything is good for nothing. Yeah. So, and Master is telling, so it is not something that we will achieve by taking pills. That could be disastrous if there are any such kind of pills available. So through doing visualization exercises, one can slowly make a breakthrough. So these visualization exercises will help you to evolve, to grow slowly. Maybe today you are not that, but you are aiming for it. You are bringing that into your energy, into your attention, into your focus. So one day you will become that. Whatever we give our attention to, we become that. So that is what visualization is very much required. Only with visualization we'll be able to imagine. Only with these two we will be able to create something new. So that's what we learned yesterday, right? Master's telling us. So visualize, imagine, and create. So if we can't even imagine, if we can't even visualize ourselves to be in a good position, to be in a better position, to be in a great conscious levels, we cannot even go there at all. So it is very, very important, masters. We need to cultivate this. We need to train ourselves with visualization, imagination, and hard work. So one little breakthrough on the path of resurrection is worth 300 incarnations. So any little progress is worth is what Master is telling. And it is more than taking number of incarnations. We are keep taking number of incarnations, but there is no progress. So all lives are worthless. It doesn't matter. I can say I have taken thousands of lifetimes. What is the use? I haven't learned anything. I didn't progress at all. I'm just making my life more difficult. So Master is asking, Master is urging everyone, become spiritual millionaires and pay your past debts. To be a spiritual millionaire means to be the radioactive self. So we need to indulge in this continuous practices. We need to keep ourselves in the righteous path so that we become spiritual millionaires. So whatever we are going to earn here will end here itself. We are not going to take them anywhere. But we need to earn as much as we needed to us and to help others. So only living physically for these materialistic needs will not help us. Our main goal is to be spiritual, to become the same being, same source. So that's why Master is urging us, become spiritual millionaires. So the secret to resurrection is that we must realize that we are not the form. So we are so much into this physical world and we are so much attached to our body. So a person puts on so much makeup and looks at himself in the mirror saying, "Aren't I beautiful? Look at my beauty." But these bodies do as much as needed. We don't need to give them too much of attention, too much of awareness, too much of focus. Then they start distracting us. It's not the outer beauty that is more important. The inner beauty, that is very much important. If you are beautiful inside, automatically you appear beautiful. So that's what we need to realize, masters. So the work has to be always on the inner, not on the outer side. Once we start working on the inner, automatically it reflects in the outer. We don't need to put separate efforts on the outer actually. But it is happening quite opposite. We put so much on the outer, but we don't put anything in the inner. We fill all the garbage in the inner. But in the outer, we just cover it up with all the makeup, all the fashion things, everything. So what is the point? Putting so much effort in the outer when you don't have anything in the inner. You are just dumping something in the inner, which doesn't have any value. So when we can put so much in the inner, automatically it reflects in the outer. Then there is no point, no need to put effort to show something on the outer. So this is something we need to realize, masters. We should not give too much of anything to our bodies. Just take care as much as needed. All your bodies. You need to take care of your physical body, emotional body, mental body. You need to take care, obviously. So this body is there, you need to give some food for it. Similarly, for your emotions, you need to nourish them. For your mind, through meditation, you need to cleanse them. Cleanse your mind. So you have to direct them. Or you are being directed by them. We need to question ourselves. This is how we are drifting ourselves from our paths, from who we are. We are getting addicted to so many things, giving so much importance, so much time to all other things, but we don't pay attention to our own self. Master is telling this is very difficult because the body has its own dramas and tragedies. So we all go through that, isn't it? So each and every body has its own drama. Physical body wants something, emotional body wants something, mind wants something. So each and every body wanders in their own way. And we just, uh, we are just like puppets in that drama. Because we are so much attached to them. So anytime a person begins the path of resurrection, he awakens antagonism from matter. But we must be courageous and conquer the world. So our resurrection path gets awakened only when we start identifying ourselves and what our bodies and what our attention is, where our attention is going to. When we withdraw our attention from where it is not needed, that is when we can bring that to something very much important, something that will uplift us, something that can make us beautiful. So we experience karma when we are identified with our bodies. That is why it is important not to be lazy and begin working on our meditation. So it is very, very important, masters. Why we have to do meditation is, this is the reason. Because these are all the lower level bodies. They keep bringing us down all the time, each and every moment, each and every day. So we cannot relax. Okay, I have done this much amount of meditation, these many days, these many years. I can take rest for a few days. No. As long as you have these bodies, you cannot take rest with the spiritual practices. That is our minimum responsibility. That's why meditation is very, very important. Only meditation can help. That's why Patriji always keeps telling each and everyone, whatever you say, Patriji are asked, go and do meditation. Because nobody can give suggestion to anyone actually. It may or may not help. Because each and every person is vibrating in different levels of consciousness, levels of awareness. Their level of understanding is completely different. Only from their inner they can get a righteous guidance, righteous understanding. What are the guidance the others may give us may be suitable or may not be suitable. So that's why it is very, very important. We need to take the responsibility of our lives, taking care of each and everybody, making them and leading them in the righteous path rather than being led by them. So there are 7 rays in the spark which radiate the colors of the rainbow. So in the Psych and Psychism, it says that man is little spark which radiates 7 colors, 7 powers, and so on. We have an experience at this level. We are registering our own transformation. So awareness of our transformation is our experience. So a great sage tells us that just as it is difficult to watch and record the growth of a blade of a grass, it is difficult to see our expansion, but it is a slow and beautiful process. So we're all from the same spark. Means we are the spark from that same source. Right? So we all have all that powers, all that what the source has. Only when we keep working upon ourselves, we keep progressing towards our goal, towards our transformation. So our transformation is nothing but our experience. But how we can understand whether we are transforming or not is only when we have the awareness. When I was going through my depression state, I kept myself in the spiritual activities continuously. All the 4 pillars, whatever Patriji sir gave. I was doing meditation, Swajaya, Sajjana Sangacha, Seva, everything. I think it was almost 2 years, 1.5 to 2 years. I kept working upon it continuously. So in the beginning, it was very difficult for me. I couldn't even focus at all. But once I started working upon that, after 2 years, when I look back and see, all of a sudden, all the depression is gone. So I myself was wondered when it happened. So when we raise our awareness, automatically the transformation happens. We transform ourselves internally when we keep working towards the righteous path, towards the righteous goal in the spiritual way. But sometimes we will not be able to realize that we transformed. So to understand that we transformed, we need to raise our awareness levels, our consciousness levels, our energy levels. So Master is telling, if the religious teachings of the world begin to emphasize the resurrection of the spirit in mankind, it will result in the growth of those religions. Emphasis should be placed upon the livingness of the Christ nature in every human being. So this is what very much important thing, Masters. Wherever we go, people hold on to the masters, hold on to the gurus, but they forget about their teachings. So following guru is, without following what guru has taught, there is no point following guru. You won't get anything, and guru doesn't want that thing. They didn't give all this knowledge, all this wisdom to follow them, but to follow what they have taught us. When we follow what they taught us, when we follow their teachings, automatically we follow them. That is the real Guru Dakshina. A Guru never asks to do puja for him, to praise him, to follow him. Guru's intention, a master's intention is always to follow his teachings, not him. We hold on to the gurus, we hold on to masters, people, but we forget what their teachings are. We don't follow them. So resurrection is a radiant way, is Master's telling. It is a way which expresses the light of intelligence, the radiance of substance, true love, and inflexible will, which permits no defeat or withdrawal. Intelligence, love, and will. So defeat comes from matter. Will does not recognize any defeat because will is from spirit. So when we associate ourselves with the physical world, with the lower level minds, we take everything as a defeat if something is not happening in the way that we anticipate. We expect from what we are doing actually. When we are not getting the results the way we expected, we feel we are defeated. Or there is a sport happening. There are 100 people participating in it. So out of 100, only one is coming in the first place. So remaining all are losers, we call them. We can't call them as losers. Nobody has defeated there. They have given their effort. They have given their best. The spirit of resurrection is an extraplanetary being. A member of the council chamber of Shambhala is a chosen emissary who carries healings in his wings, who carries life-giving energy which contradicts death. This vision gives incentive to life. It gives us a vision of home which can restore all nations. So Master is telling the spirit of resurrection is an higher level being, a master of the council chamber of Shambhala. Because it liberates us from all that is not what we are. So when we choose this path of resurrection, we liberate ourselves from what we are not. We slowly overcome all our negativities, all our false beliefs, all the false self. And we become more pure and purer. So Master is telling in 1945, it was the duty of the spirit of resurrection to create an urge in the humanity towards resurrection. So from that day until now, we can see an awakened interest in spiritual matters. Millions of little groups have formed, searching for answers. And Master is telling, the moment that spirit started to work for resurrection, the Black Lodge sent millions of its agents to halt the progress. It's the dark forces. So the first attempt it made was drug use. So that's how drugs came into this world. This trapped many people. Then it introduced acid music, rock and roll forms of jazz, and so on. But the spirit resurrection was not defeated. He is still pumping an urge for betterment into humanity. So Master is telling in 1945, the higher masters have taken a decision to bring the spirit of resurrection into the humanity so that everybody can start working towards the spiritual path, to the liberation. So that is the time so many groups have formed for spiritual upliftment. So light masters, light workers, we keep telling, right? So that's how they started coming to the Mother Earth and awakening the people, bringing enlightenment in them. Masters can do.
Yes.
Okay. So those are the times when the dark forces started working and they bringing the things into planet Earth. That is how the drugs came into picture, seems. So that it halts the progress. It causes some damages. And they brought the acid music. So music that doesn't help people to progress in the spiritual path. So there are different kinds of music masters. The music that uplifts, the music that helps the soul. Whereas other music that makes people happy or feel vibrant or joyful in the lower levels, but it will not help you to grow up. But Master is telling, this doesn't help the path of resurrection. Means it doesn't halt the path of resurrection, it was happening continuously. So we have to understand, masters, what kind of music we are entertaining ourselves. Because each and everything counts, masters, as we already discussed so many times. Each and every little thing matters to us. we need to check ourselves whether it is helping our soul or not, or only for the materialistic enjoyment are we doing it. Of course, we need the enjoyment, definitely. But it is helping the soul or not also, we need to keep checking ourselves. You can relax for some time, but you can't relax for whole time. You can't waste your time for whole time. Because time is very precious. If we keep postponing things, if we don't keep working upon ourselves, there are many things that we have to work upon ourselves. There won't be any other time that we can work in the future. So we keep postponing things. If I'm feeling better, I can do that. No. You will never feel better and you can't do that at any time. Because the right time is always the now, the present. You have to start working now so that your future will be better. You are creating your future in the present. So by looking at the past experiences or by clinging to them, we can't keep postponing the things that we have to do. So nobody work for us. We have to work for ourselves. We are not living for anyone else, Master. We are living for ourselves. By living for ourselves, we uplift everyone else. We can help everyone else. If we are not living for ourselves, we cannot help anyone. Because if you are not able to help yourself, whom you can help? You are not able to raise yourself, whom you can help to raise them, the others, right? So the time is always now, Masters. We have to start working from this moment onwards. Whatever way possible, we have to do that. We can't keep postponing things. Okay, Masters, let us pass the discussion here. We will continue tomorrow. Thank you all, Masters. If anything you want to share or anything you can ask, Masters. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you all, Masters, for your messages. Yeah, Daksha madam, last session will be on Saturday. So Saturday we will be doing karma cleansing meditation. So by Friday we will complete our session disclosure. But Saturday we will have karma cleansing meditation. It will be beautiful. So I would recommend all of you to join that day as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, madam, for sharing the message. Yes, it is a lifelong process, definitely.
I think that our parents should start us teaching all these things in the early age, because we more focus on the studies and different thing, especially the kids in India or here, everywhere. They have too much work, to work. So they don't have a spiritual time and there is no spiritual teaching.
Yeah.
So I feel that, I left all these things very late, at least I'm starting kind of very late. But in your case, you have started very early age, and so not all of us are so lucky and fortunate.
Okay.
So
yeah, so that is what. So this also.
How can we have I have, like, I think of myself, I have little time, so how much I can do,
Okay, Master. Yeah, I understood your point. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, Masters, we think that, okay, some people will come to spirituality early and some people will come very late and they didn't get a chance to work upon spiritual path and all, right? Again, all this depends upon our choice only, upon our progress so far, whatever we have done. So it is never late all the time. We cannot say that you have came to meditation right at your last stage, last period, last duration. Who knows how many ages I have taken, how many lifetimes I have taken. Maybe you have taken 100 lives, maybe I have taken 300, 400 lives. So in that way, if you see, you came so early than me.
Yeah, it makes sense. Then now you are saying that. Otherwise, I thought it's too late.
So that's the thing we need to understand. So we think that
Thank
by
you
looking
for
at this current age, and we think that this is the age, and I came very late into spirituality, meditation. If it was known to me very much before, I would have done things better. That's how we see things with our materialistic world living things. But this also we need to look at in the spiritual way. The deeper understanding it is completely different. So it's not that Gautam Buddha has become Buddha in just one life. He has taken many number of lives before that. He has done all his sadhana in all his previous lifetimes. He was doing for so many lifetimes he was doing sadhana, so much practice. So in that lifetime, he became Buddha. So the enlightened masters, if you take, they didn't emerged in just one lifetime masters. They have a tremendous amount of effort, so many number of lifetimes of effort, sadhana, their practice, that made them that enlightened state in that particular one lifetime. So don't think that it is just for that one lifetime. It has from so many incarnations, so many lifetimes, so much experience they have carried. So we have to see the bigger picture.
Thanks. Thank you.
I think because this is the right time for us to come through you to learn all this, or our parents or the people who would have taught us, the other teachers would have come in our life. We were supposed to learn from you.
Yeah.
According to the karma, you got to meet that right person.
Right person at right time as well. Right time in the life.
Right time, right person has come.
Instead of missing all our life, just at least at the,
so we are rightly mentioned, Jasoda madam. Thank you very much.
So
everything happens at the right time. Everything happens at the right
not to
time.
regret it,
Yeah, no.
I sometimes
You're
think
right,
like that,
Yeah.
No. The right thing happens at the right time.
Right time,
जो
yes.
हो गया सो हो गया. जो होने वाला वो होएगा. अब जो है ना उसको सोच लो. Present time. Thank you and good night.
Thank you very much for beautiful.
Good night.
Can you repeat the one that Swami Vivekananda said? You have to grow from inside out. No one can teach you. Can you finish that sentence?
Did I miss it or what? I don't remember.
No, she wants to listen it again.
Oh, okay.
I would like to listen to it again. He's saying you have to grow from inside out. No one can teach you.
What I recall is that he said you have to grow from the inside out. No one can teach you. None can make you.
Turn on your camera, madam, if possible.
None can make you spiritual. There's no other teachers but your own soul.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And there is one more thing actually we need to understand. We are learning, right? We need to experiment and then experience. Then we express and then we evolve. So whatever we are learning here today from all these days, this is the wisdom shared by Tarkom Master. So some of them might be resonating with us because we have learned them already. And we believe, our soul clearly tells this is true. But some of the explanations, some of the learnings might be very interesting. Wow. By hearing it, we feel that it is really wonderful. It is really beautiful to listen.
Yes.
And we think that, yeah, this is possible, definitely. So there is a space for us to experiment. So until we experiment and experience it, we'll not be able to experience it fully. We know it, but we don't know it yet.
Yeah, because until you go through it yourself.
Yeah, when you go through it, your consciousness
you come
levels
the other
increases.
side. Yeah, you come through the other side. It's like people used to say, go inwards instead of going outside, because during the COVID, when we were all locked inside, we had nowhere to go but explore the inner self. And I think a lot of people evolved during that bad time, because they started to read and started to go towards spirituality. I remember when I was on Zoom, and I was teaching the class, and they were saying once we started to attend, we are paying more attention and learning a lot more. And instead of spending shopping, we realized we don't need all that anymore. We got more than enough in the house itself. So I think the dawning of knowledge, and the fact that they're going through an experience where they are not outside but staying indoors and looking at themselves, they are evolving spiritually.
Yeah.
It's a long process, I know, but it's a start.
Definitely.
I felt people made a start during pandemic. From my own experience, talking to people during that time, and they said, I never thought about doing this, but I'm learning new language. I'm listening to people. I'm becoming more family orientated. And some people are saying, I'm learning to love myself. So it's all part of taking steps towards the right direction.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Thank you very much.
We'll let you go, yeah. Shubhratri.
Okay, Shubhratri.
Shubhratri.
Dhanyavad. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good night, all of you masters.
Good night.
Shubhratri.
Good night.
Dhanyavad.
Good night. Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Yes.